Nomura was founded in Japan over 19 years ago and has had a presence in the rest of Asia for 50 years. We see the rest of Asia as an extension to our home market where we have a dominant position. We have a team of over 100 professionals in Asia Pacific equity research. We always focus on listening to our clients and are producing idea-driven, imaginative research in order to serve them better. If you value our service, we would appreciate your support in the forthcoming institutional investor poll. Thank you very much.
In this region, we are perceived as one of the best providers of research in Japan, and we seek in Asia to try and bridge the disconnect between Japan and the rest of the region. To that end, during the course of 2016, we produced 60 anchor reports. Many of these were looking at the parallels between Japan and the rest of the region. Okay, so Wendy, one of the things that we saw in Japan in the late 1980s was large amounts of capital outflows. Japanese companies had a lot of confidence, were buying assets increasingly overseas. We are seeing that happening now in China. 2016 was a record year for capital outflow. What are the lessons that we can learn from the Japanese experience in your view?
The Japan experience is very interesting. Essentially, it says when the capital account is open, it's all the more important to regulate it. And if there's very careful surveillance, then you can liberalize the financial market to a degree and also control the capital outflow. So I think there's a lot of value to dig into the details of the histories rather than just looking at the headline level. And I think at Nomura, we have a lot of resources to do that well.
We did a collaborative report on Indian railways, including Japan and China. And one of the key ideas that we came out with are the stocks which are impacted because of the significant step up in investment that's going to take place in Indian railways.
Most recently, because of the political scandal, I think investors were quite concerned about the Korean market. But we think that the recent political scandal is a blessing in disguise. The reason for that is because a lot of the chaebol reform bills are getting introduced by the politicians, and the general public is definitely behind it because of recent developments.
ASEAN is a very important region for Nomura in Asia, and within ASEAN, Indonesia is one market that we feel very strongly about. We upgraded the market in December 2015, and we put a lot of emphasis on that early part of 2016, and we still continue to maintain an overweight stance in Indonesia, and it remains our top market within the ASEAN region.